Shut up and sit down.
Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of Crash Helmet Formula 1.
Hello.
I'm Finn McGuinness, and joining me in studio tonight is...
I'm Evan Kearns.
And hello, I'm Josh Sherry.
Tonight's episode, we discuss the rather enticing topic of the virtual safety car.
Yeah, virtual safety car fucked over someone at the weekend, and it helped someone at the weekend, but it fucks over a lot of people, and it...
Now, this is what I'll bring up first, okay?
Right.
The speed limit in the pit is 80 kilometers per hour.
So you're going to suggest that should be reduced during VSC?
By 35%. Because...
That's the on track.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, though, if you reduced the Merck's speed trap times by 35%, it should still be doing roughly 200 kilometers an hour at the end of the straight.
Okay.
So the fact that Lewis Hamilton was going slow enough that Sebastian Vettel eked out in front of him suggests that he eased off too much.
Potentially. Potentially.
But at the same time, the rules are the same for everyone.
Yeah.
And they're there to be taken advantage of.
It's an absolute roll of the dice.
But people were saying that it was by Vettel pitting under VSC is how he overtook Hamilton, because he was able to go fast because VSC doesn't exist in the pit lane. But the thing is that if you're on the main straight observing VSC rules, you're still going over 3 times the speed. Well, nearly 3 times the speed is what you can do in the pit lane anyway.
Yeah, but it costs... If you pit under normal racing speed, it costs you a lot more than pitting under VSC.
Yeah, the percentage time in the pits compared to a fast lap time and a VSC lap time is vastly different. But it was the exact same under old safety car rules.
Oh no, it is, yeah. And then again, it impacts, depending on where you are in the circuit, it affects you too. If, say for instance, you have to reduce to a certain delta speed, and you're in a 300 km an hour corner, and you have to reduce to a certain delta speed. But if someone's in a 100 km an hour corner, they might only have to reduce 10%, whereas the guy in a 300 km an hour corner has to reduce by 60 or 70%.
No, he doesn't. He has to reduce by 35%.
Oh, it's 35% for everyone.
The whole track. Your track time has to be 35%.
I was wrong.
So is this video pointless?
You've heard it here first.
We're I was wrong. I'll put my hand up. But yeah, it's a topic obviously because of the Hamilton Vettel situation at the weekend, and like it happened last year as well. It caught Vettel out last year in Spain, where Hamilton gained 10 seconds on him under the virtual safety car, and now it's caught Hamilton out this weekend. I think it's a topic that needs to be discussed, and how it can be improved going forward or whatever. I agree with Finton saying about reducing the pit lane speed by 35% just to accommodate for it. But I like a lottery. I like a bit of a lottery.
At the end of the day, the safety car brought uncertainty and a bit of excitement to races. Always have. That's why you always used to look forward to Canada.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed 7 safety cars.
And the world champion in the wall.
Yeah.
But look, it's definitely unfair to the leaders or anyone who's pulled out a gap on the guy behind them. But at the end of the day, Formula 1 it's an entertainment. Should we go back to just the old rules?
No.
Look,
lads, it's racing, right? Let's sum it up again. It wasn't just Hamilton who was caught out in this race. Alonso got lucky. Alonso jumped Verstappen, and I think was it Hülkenberg? He definitely jumped Verstappen and got ahead of him because of the VSC, and then Verstappen kind of overtook him coming out of pit lane and need to give the position back to him.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think he had the pace on Hülkenberg anyway.
Did he?
Yeah.
But he definitely jumped Verstappen because
he definitely jumped Verstappen.
That's an advantage gained. Do you know when virtual safety car was first used?
Are you going to 2014?
2015 Monaco GP.
Ah, okay. But did it not?
It was only a partial use because the Semele used it, and then they actually brought out full safety car. The first full use was in Silverstone, 2015.
Okay. Yeah, because it was in direct response to Jules Bianchi's death.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where it came around. But like another thing about it is, it's not like a real safety car is a lot better because it bunches the pack up. Whereas a virtual safety car, yes, it works for pit stops and it can create a bit of a twist by pit stops, but
an actual safety car though is much more likely to cause pit stop abnormalities than
absolutely.
because it's slower again.
And
I love a bit of stacking.
It depends too where the safety car picks up the lead driver.
We saw in Valencia 2010 when Hamilton, he was coming down the straight and the safety car was coming out, and then he was like, should I go, should I stay, should I go, and then he went, but he just hesitated. Had he gone on the first hesitation, he would have made it.
He just missed it, like as in the safety car crossed the safety car line 3 meters before Hamilton would have got there.
Yeah,
it was very marginal.
So let's get back to your point, but you're saying about 35% in the pit lane.
Yeah.
Would you actually implement it?
The issue is, I don't know, is the pit limiter in the ECU set as a hard setting within the race, or can the FIA choose at will to control the pit limiter
for the cars?
Yeah.
You see, that brings in again issues again where you'll have more penalties then. Is that making the rules too complicated? Yes. Should it be a 35% overall for everything?
It's not the rules I'm worried about. It's a case of if the system fails on a driver while he's on track in general, could it cut his power by 35% unexpectedly? And that could be very dangerous.
I wouldn't be for that. I'd be for the teams having to do it themselves.
Absolutely. Incur more penalties, you'll have more errors, and it takes driver skill into it as well to be able to do it within their delta time.
Yeah. I kind of be up for not allowing pit stops under VSC.
You can't do that, okay? Because if someone is on over the, when your tires are over the cliff?
Yeah, off the cliff.
Off the cliff. I mean, you can't do that, okay? You could have 7 or 8 laps on virtual safety car.
Yep.
It's unsafe not to allow pit stops. It increases strategy, it's tactics, it's more random, it's entertainment to have cars pitting under safety cars, okay? With stacking, and especially with Nelson Piquet Jr. and Flavio, we love a bit of entertainment.
But does it, like, I know it creates entertainment, I know it has to stay, like, pitting under VSC and regular safety car, but do you think it's unfair to the driver who has been driving brilliantly all race?
Definitely unfair.
It's unfair, and
but that's racing.
That's racing.
That is racing.
It is racing, yeah, and it creates drama. We all love drama. Like, we actually had somewhat of an exciting end to the race on Sunday with Hamilton chasing down Vettel.
Well, no, I chased him for 2 laps, then missed it in the corner, and then said, I'm just going to dial back the
But
engine.
Still, had Hamilton been the lead, he would have just pulled away and you would have turned it off 10 laps to go.
He would have, or he could have hit a back marker and broke his front wishbone. Like, you can't say that.
You never know. It's like as Murray Walker once said, this is Formula 1, anything can happen, and it usually does.
It usually does. But can we have any other alternatives to a virtual safety car? We can't have the car stopping on grid in their position.
No safety car. Marshals have to be quick. Get out of the fucking road.
UGE day, jumping over medical cars.
Yeah. Like, if the car senses a failure, self-destructs. Problem solved, like a missile.
Wheels just fall off and the driver gets shot into the air.
It's a parachute.
This has been Crash Helmet Media on it. Virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car. So let us know what you think in the comments.
Keep it unsafe.
And subscribe there.
Thanks for listening.
Somewhere. Good luck.
Good luck.
Shut up and sit down.